Hi Raw Food Rehab, this is Nicolette, and I'm just going to do a quick video. Sunshine asked me about where I got some of the bottles that she saw on our fridge tour. So I thought I'd do a quick video explaining a little bit about the bottles and our ideas behind them. We use mason jars for most things. This is some of my juice for the day. You know, it measures out into a quart. It's real convenient. They're really cheap. They're easy to clean. We've got the wide mouth jars, and you know, so we actually use the mason jars for a lot of our things. And because they're kind of got a squared off side, they're easy to line up for storage. But we do have these bottles. We got this at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I think all across the nation, all Bed Bath & Beyonds are set up pretty much the same way. When you go into the wedding section, which also has like the cocktail glasses and the wine glasses, for many, many months here in our area, they've had a display of milk glass, or I guess I don't know if it's milk glass, but white dishes. Everything from, you know, little tea creamers to sugar containers, everything. And they had these. And so this, I can't remember, I don't know how much this holds. We use it for almond milk. Has a little rubber top, and you know, it's really pretty. And it's just kind of the old-fashioned milk style bottle. So since we make almond milk, we thought we'd put it in there. And these bottles, if your Bed Bath & Beyond doesn't have this anymore, you might be able to find this in your milk section at the grocery store. Around here, a lot of the dairies, we have a lot of local dairies, and they are moving back to glass. And we've got the half-gallon, then we've got this, and then we've got this. And I've got a half-gallon as well down on the floor that I actually use for herbal purposes. But you know, we use these for juice or for any kind of big drink that we make for a lot of people. And you pay $2 for the glass deposit, and you can either keep the glass, or the next time that you want to buy milk again, you just take this container, you wash it out, you take it back to the store, and then they send it back to the milk factory, and then they'll, you know, reuse it. They'll sterilize it and reuse it, refill it with milk, and then put it back up for sale again. So that's a program that they're doing here, but they may be doing in your area. So what we did was, the glass is nice and thick, just like this. So we went ahead and bought the milk, and sometimes we've got the company here in town that's going to drink the milk, but otherwise I just dumped it out. You know, a lot of people, we do drink raw dairy, but this stuff is pasteurized, so we really don't like to eat pasteurized or drink pasteurized milk, and we don't drink milk very much anyway, but so we just dumped out the pasteurized milk and kept the bottles. So I wanted to collect these. I've got 4 of them, because when I go out for like a day at the zoo, toting my juice around in something like this gets a little difficult because I don't have a cooler that's going to hold this very well. But these fit nicely into what I've got, so that's why I've got those. And this is kind of a sister container to the big jar here, and I also got this at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's a creamer, and we put, you know, this week we put oat milk cream in here. Has the same kind of rubber lid. You know, I've also put salad dressings in here. You know, any kind of smaller liquid container, or container that you need for liquid or any kind of sauce or something, you can store in something like this. So we're real happy with these. These might be a little bit easier for you to get if you don't have a Bed Bath & Beyond in your area, or if Bed Bath & Beyond isn't carrying these anymore. And plus, these are a little bit cheaper. And then this was another bottle that I kind of wanted to show you about. This was a kombucha bottle, and I've taken the label off, cleaned it all up, and I use it as a water bottle now. But this was a kombucha bottle, and I save, a lot of times if we're out running around, we'll get a bottle of water, especially if it has a lid like this, because these lids work really well for our little girls, so that they're not you know, if they drop the water bottles all the time, and they use plastic bottles, but this way the water doesn't come pouring out. And it's got a lid, and they kind of like to play with the lid. So we collect those lids, and this lid happened to fit on the top of this kombucha bottle. It's not the tightest fit in the world, but it works really well. I'm not a fan of the Sieg bottles. I've got a couple of them. I don't like the taste of the water coming out of it. And I'm trying to move away from plastic in general, for me. And so this is something I came up with this week, actually. So I use other kombucha bottles with the screw off top, and those work great, but for the sports, I kind of like the sports lid here. So anyway, this has become my new favorite water bottle. But that's a little bit about the bottles that we use to store things in. And you know, they're really nice to stack in the fridge side by side because everything has a squared off edge. And so that kind of makes it pretty nice, and your fridge looks a little bit better that way. But we do use a lot of the mason jars, especially for the coconut water and stuff. So anyway, hope this kind of answers your questions, Sunshine. And anyway, just passing on the info. Have a great week. Bye.